on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. This is going to be a very realistic healthy habits / health reset day in the life. It is currently Wednesday, April 17th, right? 18th? I don't know, one of those. And we actually leave town tomorrow for a trip to the mountains that I will do a whole separate vlog about. Basically, I had my end of semester last week, and I just feel like I need to reset all my basic healthy habits like good sleep, exercise, going outside, eating well, all the things. I've been trying to do that the past couple days since we got back from our Outer Banks trip. And I just feel like I need to have a day like very dedicated to that. So we're gonna do that today, but it's gonna be very realistic and not like, oh yeah, she does everything perfectly, because I don't. We actually slept in almost 2 hours this morning. It's currently like 7:50 something, and the alarm was set for 6 because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get up and go work out from like 6:30 to 7:30, and that just has not happened the past 3 days in a row. And you know what? It is okay. We're not getting mad at ourselves because we have to get up at 4 tomorrow to catch a flight. So I'm telling myself we need all the extra sleep possible right now, and we will get to work out in later. So that's just kind of my approach to this in general. It's going to be, trying to get some discipline back, some rhythms and habits, but also being more intuitive and just kind of listening to my body along the way. So that's the vibe of this video. It's not going to be super crazy intense, but it's also not going to be like do whatever you want. So kind of a mixture, which is kind of my health philosophy in general. But anyways, let's go make the bed, make some coffee, and get some breakfast going.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts, 'cause I don't wanna waste my time.
Hello friends. So I'm doing a bad job of vlogging this morning because I totally got super distracted. I ended up doing like an hour, if not more, of content planning for Instagram, YouTube, just like random ideas, and was on my phone for a while. So anyways, it's like 11:30 now. I've had breakfast, did some content planning, like random checking emails, just kind of work type stuff, but still clearly in my pajamas, which honestly is the best. Those mornings of doing some work in your PJs are my favorite. And I had quiet time, journaled some, and now I just want to go ahead and get ready for the day, like wash my face, put in my contacts, get in some workout clothes. It's been like two hours? No, hour and a half or so since I finished breakfast, and I try to go work out like about 2 hours after I finish a meal, because that's just where I feel the most energized, but not like so full to where I just feel gross working out. And so I might go work out at like noon or so. But before that, I would love to go outside because I haven't left the apartment yet. So I want to go get some sunshine, even though it's super cloudy. So just like some sort of vitamin D, and just go for like a little 10-minute walk or something. And then I think I'm gonna come back and maybe pack for our trip tomorrow and then go to the gym. We'll see. That's kind of the plan. I'm taking you more along for like the health kind of things and not so much like a day in my life or like work and to-dos type of vlog. So just gonna be kind of telling you like random little things I'm doing, but I already put some electrolytes in my water. I think this is my second bottle of water today. I try to get like 4 to 6 of these. These are 24-ounce bottles a day. I think it's 24 ounces. Yeah, I drink a ton of water, but I also like sweat and I'm moving around and I go to the bathroom a lot. You know, it all evens out, but I really try to stay super hydrated because I just feel like I'm dry all the time, like dry skin, dry lips, and so I just hydrate. But I always do a little bit of a scoop of electrolytes in the morning. It's nothing crazy. It's like not a ton of sodium, not a ton of potassium. I'll show you guys later. It's a brand that Justin introduced me to. And I'm not a huge fan of the Elements brand that a lot of people talk about online for electrolytes, and that's simply because they have so much sodium, like 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of sodium, which is half, if not more, of your daily recommended value of sodium. And so unless you're a super intense athlete or you're running, you know, a marathon, half marathon, or training for something like that, you really don't need that. Like most of us do not need that. So I'm a fan of more like low-key electrolytes, but I had that, and then I'm gonna go take my Lexapro because mental health is super important. And then I also take athletic greens, which I've talked about some on here and on Instagram. I'll take that a little bit later. I used to take it first thing in the morning, like on an empty stomach. And you know what? It just doesn't sound fun to me anymore. I'd rather have water and like coffee and food. It just kind of motivates me to get out of bed, honestly. And so yeah, we're just gonna go take the greens at some point here and a little vitamin D drop. It's a vitamin D and K. I think it's K2, a vitamin D and vitamin K supplement drop. They can't put it in the athletic greens formulation, just how it's processed. They have to give it to you separate in this little dropper. So let's go take all of that, get dressed for the day, and we'll see what happens.
Like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight.
Hello, lovely people. I just got back from the gym. It is a good bit later. It's actually after 2 o'clock and I need to eat lunch. This day is definitely, it's realistic, but it's not like my everyday. Like I usually have it a little bit more together than this, and I'm usually not eating lunch at 2. So we're gonna go make a fun lunch together, and I will tell you about my workout and just kind of the rest of the day. So I forgot that we don't have a ton of lunch food right now, so I might just make a big yogurt bowl. I'm honestly craving something like heavier than that just because it's 2 o'clock and I've had breakfast and then a little snack before working out. And we're gonna eat a pretty big dinner around 6:30. I'm making HelloFresh burgers, which I'm pumped about. So I don't know what I wanna eat. We will figure this out. Honestly, I might just make a weird snack plate of random stuff. Hello friends, we are back from random errands and random to-dos today. I feel like this vlog is not my best and that I haven't done a great job of talking to you guys and like explaining things. I feel like my clips have been super random because it's just been like a weird random day, but whatever, it is what it is, doesn't have to be perfect. I am sipping a strawberry lemon poppy drink because gotta have a poppy pause always. And then I've also got, let me rearrange this, a little dark chocolate. I get a little sweet tooth after lunch or in the afternoon usually, and so I'll just have like a poppy drink, some chocolate, something like that. I normally will eat breakfast, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, and then some kind of like dessert or evening snack. But today, because I had such a late lunch, like at 2:30, I'm not hungry. It's like 4 o'clock right now, so I'll probably just wait until dinner around 6:30 to eat again. But having like little random kind of mini snacky things throughout the day between meals. We're gonna have those burgers tonight, like I mentioned, which will be a pretty big dinner, and then I'll probably do a side salad with it just to get some more veggies in, and then I think I'm gonna make us some cookies. I picked up this really yummy chocolate chip or chocolate chunk cookie dough from Trader Joe's, I believe, the other day. So super excited about that. That's just kind of today. In terms of like health wellness stuff, I still need to take my greens because I've been putting that off all day. So I might sip on that before dinner just to make sure we get those in. Kind of it for today. Let's open up the little chocolate and see what we get. Because they come with these cute little sayings. Laugh until your heart overflows. I love that. Something I am working on right now, Justin and I both, is trying to be more lighthearted. I feel like, well, I am a very serious person most of the time and think very seriously about pretty much everything. I think very heavily about things. I think about moral, ethical implications of most things. And that's great, and it makes me a very thoughtful person, but it's a very heavy way to live, and I'm trying to work on having more lighthearted things in my life, whether that's listening to fun pop music today, which has made me really happy, you know, watching more lighthearted videos, content, shows, things like that, and still, you know, honoring the part of myself that wants to be reflective and think deeply and ask hard questions, but not just being engaged in that all the time, because it's just made me feel like weighed down. And yeah, it was this weekend, Justin and I had a conversation. He asked me what I was thinking about, and I was like, predestination versus free will. And it was literally Sunday morning as I'm sipping my coffee, and he was like, what? Which is a totally normal thing to think about as a believer, but I think he was expecting like, oh, that my coffee tastes really good. So, you know, we're trying to like not squash that part of my brain or personality, but just to invite more lighthearted things in, because that's really my brain all the time, is like thinking about these heavy, like complex topics, whether it's theology or women's health or like reproductive ethics and all these things. And I'm like, I need to just kind of chill out sometimes. So we're working on that. And I love this because that feels very in line with what I'm working on in terms of laughing and being more lighthearted. So that's your Poppy Pause for today, is Emily is trying to have more lighthearted things in her life, because working on women's health, being a Christian in women's health is really hard. It's really complicated ethically, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. If you don't know me personally, and like all my thoughts and beliefs around that stuff. And so just like going into a heavier field, wanting to work in the fertility space, I feel like outside of my work and study time, I need to be pursuing things that are more just like cheery and lighthearted and all of that. So that is my little Poppy Pause for today. You know, kind of serious, kind of whatever. We're gonna eat our chocolate. So good. I love dark chocolate. And we're gonna go take an everything shower, shave, shower, exfoliate, wash the hair, everything, pack, and just like tidy up before Justin gets home. We'll have our greens. And yeah, take you along for dinner and other little wellness things. Maybe we'll stretch tonight. I don't know. Hi.
Hi, baby. Aww.
Hi.
Hi.
What?
Trying to do this race swap. I'm sorry.
Are we gonna finish this?
Yeah, you
okay,
want to
another little snacky, if you will.
The best.
So good. Better than candy, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
And it has sugar. It's healthier. It's only the second ingredient is sugar. So that's healthy.
Yeah.
This is not medical advice.
Try that.
And no more? Thank you, sir. Oh, so good.
You make me nervous. I think I'm out hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you're like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry.